Hey folks, I wanted to show how this disinformation network works based on a little rabbit hole I went down in looking at what's happening with the Temecula Valley Unified School District and their anti-CRT school board. You may be seeing videos circulating of an incident that happened last week where school community members were speaking up, Black community members were speaking up, and children were getting threatened by a white man. People are trying to find out who it is. But one of the presenters that was called on for this panel is an anti-CRT advocate going by the name of Wen Yuan Wu. And I wanted to say this is for educational purposes only, but she's a member of the Center CIFER Foundation, which is an AstroTurf organization. Those of you who like to do research, tell me where they're getting their money from. They are located in Southern California. They are involved in what I would call anti-affirmative action measures that center around the Asian American community. And I wanted to use her as an example of the Asian American disinformation network that is currently circulating. If you see, scroll down her feed, she's got a lot of retweets for Asians for Liberty. If you go to their website, you'll see that they're promoting the idea that CRT is essentially anti-Asian. And there's a lot of cultural connections that they're trying to make with the Chinese Cultural Revolution and communism. Now, that probably doesn't resonate for a lot of American-born folks, but if you are Chinese American and that has cultural relevance, and that is a messaging tactic. If you scroll down her feed, you'll also see that she's retweeting Diane Yap, who is a policy analyst for the Manhattan Institute, an organization where Chris Rufo is the senior fellow. If you want to know more, you should go to Media Matters. They have information on Manhattan Institute. It's a right-wing think tank that's currently promoting the idea that the rise in anti-Asian hate is a result of Black people. So who is Dr. Wen Yuan Wu, and what is CIFER, or Center for Educational Rights, which I just love how they take names and just twist them. They're basically arguing that equality is fair and equity is not. That would be like saying that everybody, if anybody needs Braille, then everybody gets it. And I don't need Braille textbooks. So if it's not fair, if you give something to one person but not to everyone, that's unfair. So they would basically be arguing against giving blind students Braille textbooks, because if they can't give them to everybody, then they don't deserve them. That's the kind of rationale that they're using to basically undermine civil rights and special protections for protected groups. I also wanted to highlight the fact that they're working with Parents Defending Education, which is an AstroTurf group that helped get Glenn Youngkin elected. PDE is really proud of the fact that CIFER actually prevented San Dieguito School District from implementing a resolution to address hate speech.